Well, hello, good evening. I think I've just cranked my mic up a little bit too loud. I'm going to reduce that. Hello, how's it going? Happy Monday. Start of the week. Starting the week strong with a flight from Brussels up to, we're going up to Stockholm. We're in the A320 Phoenix. We will jump outside quickly and just have a quick look, but cover your ears, it often gets very loud.
Perfect, thank you.
Incredible, turn that down.
Thank you.
Incredible looking livery today on this A320. We're going to Stockholm, Brussels Airlines. We fly you to the home of Tintin. I never knew that, but I saw this livery and I thought I've got to fly that one. We've got to fly that. I just want to check that the jump back on board. You might have noticed as well, I've got a different where is it? I've got a different overlay, flight overlay, but for some reason it was working a second ago. Let's have a look. Is it down here? Hey Dex, lovely little. I know that livery is cool, isn't it? I just want to. How do I get my desktop on here? Here we go. I should have information pulling through. What the hell? Where is it? Here we go. This should be it. Yes. This should be open. I opened it a minute ago. How are you doing anyway, Jib? How are you doing? Dashboard. Oh, okay. It's not updated. EBBR to ESSA is what we're doing. So that's updated now. Yes, excellent. Good stuff. That's updated on the top left, and I designed that yesterday. So yeah, let me know what you think. I think it looks much cleaner, it's much more personal to what we've had so far. Who, me? Yeah, International Antiques Dealer, 100%. I'm liking the chart as well, it seems to be a good size above my head, just there. Yeah. I've not done anything other than get in the aircraft, turn a few bits on, and we have every bit of air traffic control on, so we are going to be very busy tonight. We are down on the ground in Brussels. We've got ground on line here, so we're going to get our clearance, etc. And then all the way up to Stockholm, we're going to have quite a lot of coverage. Literally, the entire route is going to be on VATSIM, so we're going to be very busy tonight. Watching me live from the living room. Thank you, mate. You just doing some research into antiques from the comfort of your living room. Let's not delay. Let's have a look just quickly outside. As we can see, the sun is setting, but it's looking stunning. Frames are taking a bit of a hit. It's a very meaty airport, is this. There's a lot going on. We've got people inside, we've got animated walkways, we've got people walking around. There's a lot going on in this scenery. We've even got cars on display. Looks like we've got an Audi A5 coupe, isn't it? Yeah, so that's there. There's so much modelled, and this is just one terminal, and then we've got the entire bit over there, and yeah, there's a lot modelled. We've got a Chewy hangover there, look, lovely lighting on the side of it. Yeah, you could look around this scenery for hours, but we haven't got that much time. People need to get to work tomorrow, Salt, so get on with it. Let's jump back in here. Let's continue our setup of the aircraft, shall we? I'm going to just mute that, and we're going to focus on our job at hand. How was your day in the office? Was Nadia locked out for long? No, she made the most of it. She went to Pret. We've got Pret open, not too far from us, and then she went to do the same. I think basically she locked the door behind her, or slammed, like it was a Yale lock. It is a Yale lock, and she then realised on the way to Sainsbury's to do the big shop that she forgot her keys. Or like her keys were on another set of keys. Does that make sense? So she went for lunch and then did the big shop, and then I met her and carried the bags back with her. We normally drive, but yeah, not today because I was at work today. I'm gonna check these camera views. Let's jump down to here and let's get this pulling through. So we want our init request on there. What's for dinner, Jib? What you got tonight? I had leftover chili. Our cost index today is 15. We've got a flight level. That's not 15. We've got flight cruise level of. Oh, sorry, I've done this wrong. So we are beeline. 4 Echo Papa, 5 Echo Papa. Apologies, 5 Echo Papa. You can go in there in the flight number. Our cost index is 15. We've got a cruise altitude of 34,000 feet, and there's going to be minus 48 degrees up there. Very cold. Our weight tonight is 7.65. I am not very hungry at the moment. That's because you had pizza on Friday night, and it's done you for days. Do 7.6 on the block fuel, and everything else is good for now. Let's get in touch with. Wow, do you see those frames? Let me tune into. I had a chicken sandwich about 3 o'clock. I'll put you on, right? Let's tune Brussels ground 118055. 118055. This is going to take a lot of knob twisting. Okay, here we go. 118055 is what we're looking for. But yeah, Nadia forgetting her keys was actually a good thing, because I managed to shoot from the office early. But I had a new starter today in the office, so luckily I pretty much got everything done, because I don't normally go in on a Monday. But she came in, we got her set up, and yeah, I left about 3 o'clock, so it wasn't the end of the world. Right, that's in there. What stand are we actually? 148, and the current ATIS is Echo. 148, Echo, ATIS, and what else? A320. Brussels ground beeline 5 Echo Papa stand 148 with information Echo requesting IFR to Stockholm.
Beeline 5 Echo Papa Brussels ground. Good evening. Information Echo is correct. Clear to Stockholm on the Nicky 3 Golf departure. Off runway 25 right. Climb initially out flight level 60 and squawk 7101.
Clear to Stockholm, Nick 3 Golf departure with initial climb of 6,000 and 7101 on the squawk for Beeline 5 Echo Papa.
Beeline 5 Echo Papa, read back correct. Startup is approved, report ready for push.
My pencil snapped halfway through writing that down, so I had to remember half of that at the end. Alright, we've got our clearance, so let's put that in the McDo. Departure, we are on 25 right, and it's the let's have a look. Let's have a look at our flight plan actually. I like all these departure flights. It's quite interesting. Oh, it's super interesting. So this is the plan that SimBrief puts together for us. So we're on the Nick 3 Golf departure. So we look for that in the McDo. There it is. And so this is a preset. Some preset waypoints in the sky that when you press autopilot, the aircraft will fly these points on departure, and it will basically, yeah, it'll as long as you tell it to go to 7,000 feet, sorry, 6,000 it gave us on initial climb. And so that is over here on this one. So on my autopilot panel in front of me, I will twist this knob and select 6,000 on the altitude. The ATIS is Echo, and we've got a QNH of 1007. That's on here, so this is the current air pressure. This tells the aircraft, well, basically the air pressure. This is vital for landing, and well, more landing than anything, to be honest. Otherwise you would hit the ground. The aeroplane would think it's at the ground when it actually might not be, or it might, yeah. I can explain that much better. That was terrible.
Leipzig 2012, taxi holding point Bravo 1.
Right, that's
runway
done
25
there.
right, via Romeo 4 and Delta 7, QNH 1007.
Right, I'm going to turn him down now. I do like all the things like in this, like turn them down in real life. There we go. No, so this is our cruising altitude today is 34,000. This is our initial climb, and then we'll get in contact with ATC, or they'll tell us to climb further than 6,000. But that's your initial kind of climb altitude. You basically get to that. That's your initial clearance, if you like. So I'm going to load the aircraft. We'll do instant because I've been blabbering. But you can get the whole sort of passengers to board with GSX, but we'll do instant. And there you go. All the fuel is on. All the passengers are on, which is 177. Planned fuel is 4.3 tons, but sorry, cargo is 4.3 tons, and then the fuel is.
Line 467. There's nothing further. Monitor advisory 122 decimite and for your information.
Yeah, it's quite low. Yeah, it's just the initial. What we'll do in here, we'll add the zero fuel weight and our CG C. I can't remember what it's called now. 61.5 over 32.6 in here. Go down here, performance. And sorry, init, and then we'll go. Here we go. So what did we say again? We said there's a quicker way to do this. There we go. All right, 62.5, 32.6, 62.5 over 32.6. This is basically the distribution of weight in the aircraft, and that's why they basically tell you to sit on the right, or distribute the weight a bit like on a boat. Really, you wouldn't want everyone in the back. You'd need to distribute that weight, and that's all to do with that, really. What's going on with my? Here we go. Right, so that's good there. We are fully loaded. Passengers are on, so we'll start the APU. APU is an auxiliary power unit. Major Paul. Good evening, mate. Thank you for this. I presume the subscribe, because I think I've set it so you have to subscribe for a minute. Welcome, buddy. Welcome. I'm just going to start this APU, auxiliary power unit. That, for those that are new here, is the little engine at the back here, and you'll hear it. There's a little flap down here, or here, sorry, on this aircraft, and that opens up, and as you can hear. Turn it down a little bit. So this is now going to start powering the aircraft, whereas at the moment you might be asking, well, what's powering it now? And it's this little thing. This is the ground power unit, GPU, not a graphical processing unit. It's not a 5090, but it's about as big as one, let's be honest. So back in the cockpit, we can see down here that the APU, currently saying flap open, that will go to APU avail. There we go. So we now have that fully fired up in the back of the aircraft, so we can turn off the ground power. We don't need that anymore, and we can get rid of that. I go into ground services and GPU toggle, and that will be removed now. It's gone, look. We don't need the cones because we're pretty much getting rid of a pushback, and doors can stay as they are for now. 5090, bloody massive. Absolutely. The other thing we need to do is set the performance up, and then we're pretty much good to go. So we're going to sync the final load sheet, so that's all the weight and everything. We're going to sync the live weather, and then we're going to calculate that, and this will give us our V speed. So we've got 154, 154, 159. We'll put that down here in performance. 154, 154, quite high actually. 159, I think we said. Let's go back up here. Yeah, 159. Flaps, so flap settings 2, and down 0.4. So flap settings 2, and then down DN 0.4. I think that was right, wasn't it? Let's check up there. Yep, DN 0.4, and our flex to temp is 60. Alrighty, that can go in there. Lovely stuff. Aircraft is pretty much set up. I should have got some lights on early, but we didn't. We were blabbing. So everything else is good there for now. Strobes can go to auto. Seatbelt lights are on. We are going to need some integrated lighting. That's starting to look wonderful. Our pumps can come on as well. We're about to get pushed back, so we're not far from firing up the engines. And other than that, we're looking good up there. What we'll do is, are we all good? Just need to put our squawk in, don't we? 7101, we'll go down to here. And we're on
217 right.
7-1-0-1 on the squawk. That's the unique code given to the aircraft to basically follow it on air traffic control.
Taxi stand 217 Romeo.
I think we'll get pushback. Let's call the prepare for pushback. So he'll connect the tug, and we'll just have a look at our ground charts as well whilst we're here. We'll zoom in on.
Avoiding Nana X-ray Kilo, set squawk Charlie, please.
He's very quiet. Is that pilot? My Navigraph's slow to scroll and stuff. So we're probably going to be facing. Which way is going to get us to face east? I would imagine. Beeline 5 Echo Papa, stand 148. We're ready for push and start. Oh.
Beeline 5, 8, Papa, pushback approved, facing east, and if you can make it a long push, that would be useful.
Pushback approved, facing east, Beeline 5 Echo Papa. And I don't know what I meant by make it one push, to be honest. Does anybody else in chat know what that meant? So bleed air can come on. We're going to need that air. Bleed air basically forces air. I think it forces air through the engines to just get that initial bit of air to start circulating. Let's just have a quick look outside. Sorry it's so loud. My God, it's always chaos when you go out there. I don't know if that comes through on stream, but in my earphones, my God. So we want to be facing to the east. So that is to our. Let's have a look. Actually, we'll have a look on the charts.
X-ray Kilo. Once the traffic to your right has pushed back.
So we want to go. Sorry, I'm just doing this. Our nose needs to go to the left. Nose to the left, tail to the right. And we will take the parking brake off. Down here, awesome. And we're going to push back.
Echo, taxi straight ahead on Romeo 4, hold short of Mike. The QNH is 1007.
Right, we're pushing back. We'll start engine number 2 on the right hand side. So, engines, ignition to start, and then we'll flip the switch of engine number 1, engine number 2, and we'll see that firing up. So N2, and then the M1 will fire. All planes have bucket. One flush and it's gone. It's true. Right, we've got the engines firing up in the background. Lovely stuff. We'll put beacon can come on. Everything else looks good for the time being. What I will do is, oh no, we're good. I don't like when you've got the dome light on up here. Where's the dome light? But yeah, it's not on at this point, so we're all good. Lovely stuff.
Maybe a nano echo behind the Brussels Airlines over say 319, passing from left to right.
Right, engine number 2 is started. We'll go engine number 1.
Runway 25 right via Alta 7 behind.
After Brussels, passing from left to right, taxi Bravo 1 via hours, Scandinavian
A great looking livery.
Scandinavian 908, over 8.
Scandinavian 908, echo, you can take a left on the inner.
Take a little screenshot.
Left on the inners to Bravo 3, Scandinavian 908.
This guy's pushing back, so I am going to presume we're going to hold behind him. Because this is the runway just here that we want. I'll just show you on the charts. So what's he going to give us to start?
Line 7 Whiskey Charlie on Echo 3.
So we're in
Line 7
for...
Whiskey Charlie, Brussels ground, hello, taxi stand 238 via the Altas and Sierra.
Oh, so it's just in and outer. Inner and outer. Are the wheels on the planes inflated or solid rubber? They're inflated to incredibly high pressure. You would more or less... Oh, set parking brake. You would more or less think they were... yeah. There you go. Paul's got involved. Yeah, they're... I think they're incredibly high pressure relative to like a car or a push bike. Right, engines are back to norm. Parking brake is on. We're a flaps 2 departure, which is good, different. It often seems to be a. I'm just going to put that TARA on the squawk. But yeah, flaps 2 departure. We want to arm our. This was a bit of an issue the other night. You know, there we go. You really got to go. Yeah. Anyway, we'll arm the auto brakes. They can go max as usual. Everything else looks good, and we just need to let this fella push back, and then we'll get our taxiway instructions. So we don't need the APU anymore. That can come off. That's that little engine at the back of the plane. We've got engine power now. Where is this guy going? This is the line to get pushed back on. He's a Vueling, so listen out to air traffic control. See what happens there. I mean, we will get our taxi light on, and we'll put our runway turn off on as well. We'll. Sorry for deafening you. Not quite. I'm going to take a screenshot, but we're not going to get that Vueling aircrafting because it's not quite. It's not quite doing us for the. I need to. Beeline 5 Echo Papa. We're ready for taxi.
Beeline 5 Echo Papa, just hold position. I've just got that traffic pushing in front of you. Once he's moving, I'll get you moving.
We'll hold position. Beeline 5 Echo Papa. He's asked us to hold position, but I'm not sure what this Vueling's doing. I do like this on. It's weird actually. I like traffic jams on VATSIM. I think it's always quite interesting to listen in. Not sure it's the best content, but.
Kilo Golf, Brussels Ground Hello, taxi stand 151 via the Inners and Romeo 4.
Taxi stand 151 via the Inners and Romeo.
We can do our takeoff checks, can't we? I think that's normal. Cabin is notified. Although that should... Oh, here we go. Predictive wind shear. Make sure that is on. Get rid of that. We need some lights down here, don't we? Oh, here we go. There we go. Looking stunning.
Nano X-ray Kilo taxi holding point Bravo 1, runway 25 right.
Everything else looks good there. And our takeoff config is now sorted. He's using the forecourt to turn around. He thinks he's...
5,
oh, here we go.
Follow the traffic in front to holding point Bravo 1 for runway 25 right to fire the Inners, QNH 1007.
Follow the traffic in front for Bravo 1 via the Inners, Beeline 5 Echo Papa. Alrighty, follow this guy. So the pressure's really on this Vueling A319 in front of us. We'll just... He seems to be having some issues, this guy. He needs to start turning left. I feel like his aircraft or something, his like home cockpit, he's not mapped the tiller, the nose wheel. Now he's going backwards. It's like Austin Powers doing a 3-point turn. Oh, we'll just hold here, folks. Slight delay this evening. It is what it is. We've got a pilot in front of us that's lost how to turn the vehicle. I wonder if, you know, like in it's a shame. They actually do have horns, by the way, but it's not that. It's this here. This basically notifies the mechanics if they're working on the aircraft. You can basically beep them. You can probably not hear that. I can just hear that in my headphones. But if you're outside, this is a little sort of horn, if you like. Right, I've just took the parking brake off. We'll give it some power just to get it moving. And what I should do is we're heading for Bravo 1 holding point. So let's quickly have a look at where that is. So we are currently on here, this arrow, and we want to go to Bravo 1, which is here. So we're going to go via the Inners. So we're going to.
Tango X-ray Brussels Ground Hello. I don't seem to have a flight plan for you. Just double check you filed correctly.
We're basically going all the way down this inner. This is inner, and then this outer there. So we are basically going, I don't think I can, if I get the ground chart for you, I can do a little drawing. So we're basically going down here and then to Bravo 1 there. That's where we're going to hold. There you go. Anyway, let's get a move on.
And Brussels France, we delivered our flight plan, B-line 3 Tango X-ray, Vision Fox, casting out back to Hamburg.
B-line 3 Tango X-ray, I've got that for you now. Information Foxtrot's correct. Cleared to Hamburg on the Nicky 3 Golf departure, off runway 25 right.
I forgot I've mapped that button.
60 and squawk 1000.
Brussels this is a very easy taxi, yeah. Sometimes when you have things like inner and outer, and if I remember flying from Hamburg, don't they have like blue line, orange line? They've got like different taxi lines. And yes, Chip, they are. I wonder if anyone who hasn't watched the League of Gentlemen must be absolutely baffled. I've got great frames in Sim Update 3, I will say that. And this is a mammoth airport, isn't it? This is a big chunky airport. Stockholm's not so easy. Oh, well, we've got, if you have a look at this, Paul, we have...
There's nothing further, monitor advisory 1.
Oh, I'm going to say we've got a lot of ATC on, which is still true. All the way, once we get out of Brussels, we're pretty much full coverage, which is going to be interesting. But looking forward to that. Let's just check where we are on here. Quicker to just load this chart up, actually.
Ground hello, KLM 70, ready to...
What's your chosen flight sim, Paul? Are you X-Plane? Or are you Microsoft Flight Simulator? Appreciate you joining and welcome to the channel, buddy. I appreciate it.
Ready check and disconnected earlier by power of loss of power. Sorry.
I do really like the night lighting in this sim now. 2024 versus 2020.
5 by 5, thank you very much.
So everything is good. We've done the takeoff config check. Flaps are good. Speed brakes are armed. Next thing we need to do is just...
There's nothing further, monitor advisory 122.8, bye-bye.
122.8, 5 Echo Papa, thank you. Flying at a rate of knots, nearly 20 knots onto this end. Let's slow that down a little bit, otherwise there'll be passengers flying out of the seat. They'll be in the aisle. We don't want that. So we're still following this Vueling A319. And... everything is looking stunning. I'm looking forward to getting out of here actually and getting that breakthrough in the clouds.
No problem, thanks very much for flying.
I work for BA, not a flight simmer. Oh wow, what do you do for BA? I actually sold my Thrustmaster. I had the Boeing yoke. I'm not sure if you know of that, if you're not a flight simmer, but I sold it to someone who worked for BA who was a mechanical engineer for BA. He came round and it was also a flight simmer obviously, but yeah. What do you do for BA? Very interesting. And why are you not a flight simmer? Are you interested in becoming one? I presume we're holding here, because we cannot be entering the runway whilst he is there. And he's. I don't think I heard him saying he was departing. Brussels traffic, B-line 5 Echo Papa, lining up 25 right. Brussels traffic.
You're still on ground, mate.
Oh, thank you, buddy. I'll change to Unicorn B-line 5 Echo Papa. That's why I didn't hear him, because I'm not even on the frequency. There we go. Brussels traffic, B-line 5 Echo Papa lining up, runway 25 right, Brussels traffic. What a Burke. I'm still on frequency. At least he didn't tell me off saying, you're doing it wrong, you're saying it wrong. This is the bit that I never get bored of lining up on the runway. What we'll do is we'll just have a look outside. Looking stunning. Right, I'm just going to wait a little bit because we've just had a departure, so I just want to put some space in there just in case we running into any issues. I'll just put the brake on. And we will get going second or two. Get a screenshot. This is going to be nice from behind, isn't it? Beautiful airport, beautiful scenery as well, and frame rates are really, yeah, getting a lot of FPS, which I'm a bit surprised at, but that looks stunning. Wow, right. Brussels traffic, beeline 5 Echo Papa, departing runway 25 right. Brussels traffic. Right, engines to 40%. Let them idle. Brake can come off. Engines to flex. Lovely stuff. Man flex SRS runway auto thrust is blue. There's 60 knots. There's 120. There's V1. And rotate. Stunning. Engines, not engines. Landing gear not down. Oh, that's a... What the... Landing gear not down? I do not... Well, yeah, because I've retracted it. What the hell? Okay. Never had that before. Never had that before. Right, levers to climb. Lovely stuff. What a stunning departure. I think that... I'm not sure whether that was... Because maybe I didn't check my landing gear that was actually up, but it was down because I was doing some screenshots last night. So I might have been faffing around and not actually checked. Anyway, flaps can go flaps 1. We're climbing to 6,000. Extend that range. We just want to check as well our next frequency for VATSIM will be... In fact, what I'll do, I'll have a look on that radar. Stunning departure though. Is that Brussels off in the background? It must be. Oh folks, we also forgot to put our lights on. We just got straight out of there. Multiple errors this evening. We'll try not to make them again. Right, flaps can go fully retracted. We can clean up the aircraft. We do not need the speed brake anymore. The spoilers, that's all good. Overspeed, that'll stop in a second. It already has. Everything's good. Because we're on Unicom, we're going to go straight up to 340 as our cruise altitude. We'll get up to that and then we'll make contact with the next ATC. Which is, let's have a look at that radar. I feel like in Navigraph, when you have this on, when you have all the activity, it slows it down. Look, it's much quicker now. If I scroll around, oh, saying that, it's all right now. Maybe it's just the FPS that I get at the time down on the ground. Right, there's 7,000. Landing light is still on, that's fine. We'll switch over to standard pressure. And what we do want to check is the ATC. So we've got Amsterdam radar is on... What's their frequency? 134,375. Go down here. 134,375. 375 we said. 134. I need to plug my radio panels in. It's just a little bit quicker than this. 375.
Identified.
There's 10,000 feet. Lights can come off. Retract those.
Spirit 812 MSM radar identified.
Amsterdam radar, good day, November 321, Sierra Romeo, crossing 80, climbing 130, Lopix to Golf.
November 371 Sierra Romeo, climb fighter pole 250.
Climb level 250, November Sierra Romeo.
I will get in contact. Amsterdam radar, beeline 5 Echo Papa, 10,000 for flight level 340 out of Brussels.
Hello, beeline 5 Echo Papa, climb fighter pole 250.
250, beeline 5 Echo Papa.
Amsterdam
250 is given us. You fly 777s. You have done for 20 years. I also follow a lot of flight simmers. Good to see how good they are. Wow, what a that's incredible. Oh man, I have so many questions, but I can't think of a single one. It's yeah. What? Wow. That's incredible. You've been flying a 777 for 20 years. I'm going on a 777-300 next Tuesday, actually, to Dubai, Emirates, from Stansted. It's one of my favourite aircraft. I've got some 777 models, actually, some Gemini jet models behind me. I bet you do spend a lot of time away. I mean, the 777, you're going to be going far afield, aren't you, in an aircraft with that range?
For Bravo, no freight in the next sector, frequency change approved, bye.
Briefly change approved.
Show you on here where we are. So we are this green, if you can see that on stream, we're the green beeline 5 Echo Papa. We've just got into Amsterdam control, Amsterdam radar, and then we're going to stay with him pretty much all the way until the next, which is Bremen radar. And yeah, we've got ATC pretty much the whole way, which is awesome. Fly from Gatwick as live on the south coast. Yeah, I'm London myself. I'd say Gatwick is our most popular airport to fly from, mainly because I prefer EasyJet over Ryanair. I think they go so many destinations. But we've flown to Dubai and onwards to Thailand from Gatwick as well. First time flying from Stansted actually for a long time we've got coming up. But we're technically closer. I'm about 40-minute drive from Stansted, live in sort of North London, North East London.
Alpine 96 Tango Hotel, connect Schiphol approach, 121 voorbij. 3 Papa Mike, contact lang en radar, 135.650 voorbij.
KLM 301, request for the descent.
KLM 301, descent 570. 70.
Just going to extend that range.
Contact long and radar, 135.650 voorbij.
Oh, we're 5 Echo Papa. I don't think that was for us. Maybe it was. No.
November 301 Sierra Romeo, climb flight level 410, no freight in the next sector, frequency change.
I think it's a nice facility, isn't it, Stansted? I think if you fly in Ryanair, then you will be subject to Ryanair logistics. But if you're not, I think as a facility, as a terminal, it seems I've always had a good experience there.
And we'll report ready for descent, 84 November.
The Volanta 20 Juliet, expect flight level 170, level Tabro, report maintain current level, report when ready for descent.
We're in the thick of it. Where are you tonight, Paul? Are you at home, or are you far from home?
Maintain current level, report when ready for descent.
Level 170 at people and report maintain its present level and we will report ready for descent. Lufthansa 20 Juliet.
Question, Beeline 5 Echo Papa, climb flight to full 310.
310 Beeline 5 Echo Papa. 310 is given us.
5702, there's no flight seen in the next sector, fixed change to advisory.
This is looking good. This is looking really good. Night flying used to be, especially this time of day in this simulator, didn't used to be as accurate as it is now. Or it's just good looking, I would say that.
With you, flight level 230 direct to Bedford.
You're in LA tonight. But it's currently what in LA?
For 1 Alpha arrival, 18 right, direct to Stuttgart, Alpine 7852.
What time is it now in LA? Or are you back to Gatwick tomorrow? So where are you now? Because if you're in LA now, it's what, noon? 8 hours difference?
Amsterdam, EG4 November Charlie is not back in transport. EG4 November Charlie, after Sugal, flight at Share Papa Yankee.
What we can do, we're pretty much at into the cruise. Let's get some.
Could you repeat that, please? EG4 November Charlie.
Let's see, we'll try and get some tunes on in the background. We'll get some jazz.
Can 311 contact MSFS radar 125.75.
12:13. Correct.
Amsterdam, EG4 November Charlie, could you repeat the last transmission for me, please? First, can 311 contact MSFS radar 125.750.
125.
Right, what we'll do, we will
EG4 November Charlie, proceed to Sierra Papa Yankee.
move that over there, and we'll just. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff.
Beeline 2268, MSN radar. Ben ready, descend flight level 260 to be level by 2 steps.
Great livery.
That's fine. Schubert 812, contact Cloud 6 radar 136.465, bye-bye.
Sorry, could you please repeat the expected?
136.465.
136.465,
I usually fly
7852,
3 or 4 times a week, sometimes a little bit less, depends how busy I am at work, but Monday, Wednesday, Friday is my aim, and maybe once. We did a flight jet to the Balkans event, it was called, on Sunday or Saturday? Saturday. That was good, but yeah, I tried to stream on a night after work. Something, well, it's chill, isn't it? It's chill. Well, depends if VATSIM's fully if VATSIM's online the entire flight, then it gives you something else to do, something to focus on. Otherwise, it's kick back until you reach top of descent in an Airbus.
Sky 209 M7 radar identified.
A lot of, I don't know if you can see this on stream, but there's a lot of blinking lights in front of us, so there's a lot going on. Let's have a look on. Busy. It's also there's a VATSIM event on. That wasn't us, was it? Was it?
Lufthansa 208 for separation, flighting 070.
We didn't miss our call sign then, did we?
Lufthansa 208, flighting 070.
Speed 70, 070, Lufthansa 70.
During 7 Charlie Hotel, just for my information, how many miles before your top of descent?
I don't think we did. I'm concerned now. I think we're good. I think we're good.
20 Juliet, we have about 30 miles on top of descent.
Yeah, thanks for that. I was not calling you. Eurowings 7 Charlie Hotel.
Eurowings 7 Charlie Hotel.
Oh, there he is.
Around about 6 knots a mile, sir.
Okay, you're 730 Hotel. Then ready, descend. Okay, just to confirm, you can expect flight level 170 level T, bro. Just to confirm that first.
Always.
170 XT move, no problem.
Turn the
Okay,
radio up.
you're 730 Hotel. Then ready, descend initially flight level 260 and on conversion speed 250 knots.
When ready to descend flight level 260 on conversion and speed 251 knots, left triangle.
Beeline 2268 on the frequency. EC4 November Zulu, when ready, descend flight
This guy's
level
having a,
260 and
he's
on
got his hands full, hasn't he?
250 knots.
And some
Roger, when ready, descend
pilots are a little bit less compliant or unable.
Over 10 miles till top of the set.
Hearing 7 Charlie Hotel, contact MSM radar, Winter speed 125.750, bye bye.
After the radar, 125.750.
Must be Amsterdam.
20 Juliet,
No, it can't be Amsterdam. We must be much further from Amsterdam. Oh, it is Amsterdam. It is Amsterdam.
Beeline 2268.
Stadiums, lovely. I presume if you're still there, Paul, I presume you must know some pilot colleagues that are also into flight simming. I think a lot do it for the sort of checklists, the aircraft flow, the sort of this flow. I presume that you do. Don't they use that familiarity and stuff like that, just to stay sharp? Especially during the pandemic, didn't a lot of pilots use it then?
We're ready to descend level 260 and speed conversion 260 knots, just 200.
The ETA is not pulling through, is it?
250, just 200.
I need to sort that on my stream next time.
Cruise, I need you on off level. Would you like, well, actually, what is your requested cruise level this evening?
We've actually got 340, but we can take 330 or 350.
It's your choice.
We'll take 350, Beeline 5 Echo Papa.
Beeline 5 Echo Papa, climb flight level 350.
350 5 Echo Papa. There we go.
Beeline 2268, still frequency. Volanta 20 Juliet, contact MSM radar 125.750 with your assigned speed. Bye bye. Volanta 20 Juliet, report your speed to MSM radar 125.750. Bye bye.
It's got to be done. It's got to be one of the few jobs where people go home and practice their job in their spare time.
You can see Lufthansa 20 you're very broke.
I'm trying to think of another racing driver on a racing simulator. Max Verstappen and some Formula 1 drivers have them at home, don't they, and they race on iRacing. But you're right, there's not many. I mean, most people finish work and think, God for that. Wait until I get there tomorrow. 136.465, Beeline 5 Echo Papa. 136.465. Just going to check that. So we have got 136.465 Maastricht radar. Dentistry. Oh yeah, let's practice on the wife. 136.465. Pete practices on Jodie. We want to jump down here. What do we say? 136.465.
Thank you for your information and see you next time. Bye bye. Easy 970 Hotel X3.
465, 465.
I'm trying to tell the other controller that I'm closing. I am closing. You do not have to contact me. You can switch back.
Oh. There we go. Is that the right one? I just want to check. Yeah, it must be. 36465, and it's Maastricht radar.
Maastricht, good evening, KLM 1271, 235 or 240?
KLM 1271, Maastricht identified outside of a P70 direct to blue.
Just going to turn this down a little bit once I get in touch with this. Go home and pull some teeth out of a homeless person. Probably a good way to make money, to be fair, but not ideal for them.
Condor 5275, descent level 280.
And 280, Condor for the 275.
Maastricht radar, beeline 5, Echo Papa, flight level 3250. For 350, inbound Lut Air.
Left half Echo Papa, Maastricht, hello, identified.
Lovely stuff.
Radar, gauge press 557, flight level 250, looking for higher.
We're watching. Oh, I need to update you and Tom. I can't play Helldivers 2 last night. Tomorrow night. We're watching Good Will Hunting. Sorry. So Tom might be back on No Man's Sky. What's that down there? Interesting. What the hell? What's that? I wonder what that would be.
7147, contact Copenhagen control. 119er, decimal, disregard to 133, decimal 155, goodbye.
Hello, 0
Yeah, I don't think Nadia's ever seen it, and to be honest, it's been so many years since I watched it. Yeah, we were watching some because of Robin Williams, like such a brilliant actor, and we were just watching some kind of clips of him last night, and we've got a list next to the TV of films that we want to watch, because sometimes you just get in conversations like, oh yeah, we should watch that, and you just forget. So basically, we've got a little piece of paper next to the TV, and we just, whenever we think of something like that, we just write it down. It's like, okay, that gives us something to watch when we get round to it. What I'm going to do, whilst I've got the time and I'm not flustered, we're just going to check the ATIS and everything else for our arrival. So we've got tower on at the moment. We'll see what it's like when we get there. We might not have them, but current ATIS is ILS runway 19er left is in use, departing runway 19er right. So we'll put in for the ILS 19er right, make sure we've got that in our plan as well. We'll have a look at that. So we have got the 19er left, which is correct, and we've got LTOC 7 Papa arrival. Let's jump down to the McDo. Watch What Dreams May Come, really underrated. I've heard of that. But I've never seen it, so yeah, it's a good. Let me write on my piece of paper. What Dreams May Come.
Control's getting 147.
What's it about? ILS 19er left, and it's the LTOC 7 Papa arrival. We'll insert that and let that do its thing. And so we're looking at a. I don't think that was us. 21:47 UK time, so we've got just over an hour until we arrive. Lovely stuff. Lighting's changing. Look at that. Last dark, fully dark that side. Still a bit of light remaining on there. On the left-hand side of the aircraft. Lovely stuff.
Maastricht Radar, einen schönen guten Abend. Die Eurowings 349er inbound im Ruhe. We are climbing to level 280.
It's a bit of a sad film. Get the tissues ready. A bit like yeah, I'm trying to think. Isn't Good Will Hunting? That's got some. I mean, that's got some hard hits in notes, hasn't it? In it. Can't remember what it's about, to be honest. Good Will Hunting. So we get the some lights on in here. There we go.
Wings 8 Lima, reduce to minimum clean speed.
Why is it so? It's very yellowy in here. Sure, it didn't used to be this yellow. Can't really. Oh, that's alright. I'll watch the trailer. Why is it so yellow in here? Maybe it's just the current. How is this yellow? Maybe it's something to do with the light shifting in the sim. If I get closer to everything, it all stay yellow.
Descender maintain, flight level 280, Scandinavian 240.
I don't know if you can see that on stream, but look at the detail. It's still got these smudge marks. It's got smudge marks on the screens, and even you can even see the individual pixel on these screens. That is detail that you don't get in many other games. You can see even like on the on all these knobs, all the little like indentate, little sort of wear and tear over the years. All it's just so good. Everything as well is, I don't know if you see this on stream, but these, all the writing is actually ever so slightly indented. It's not like just a bit of paint on top of the texture. Everything is modelled. It's incredible. Even this look. Where is it? Look at that. Put the booster seat up. Very impressive. Very impressive. When's your mum back? Jib? Sunday? No, Thursday. Thursday morning, like 4 AM, isn't it? Because you're going to Manchester this week.
Ryanair 25 Charlie, contact Maastricht radar 134, 710, bye bye.
So what we will do, we'll leave that there, and then we'll just check back on that radar, see what we've got next. So it looks like Copenhagen Control 134680. Thursday morning your mum's back, 134680. About 2 AM. Oh, going to disturb you. What do we say? 134680. There we go. We got that ready. Whoa, what's the camera doing?
Descending flight level 260, Scandinavian 2551.
Yeah, I feel like this sim is usually more accurately. I think it's just this time of day in the sim, something. But yeah, my meeting isn't until 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I've got an open ticket. I'll try to get a train for 10ish. I mean, that's what I usually get. What time do I do? I normally get the 8:34 train, and it normally gets me into the office for about 9:35, something like that. It's about an hour door to door. It's usually quicker getting there than it is getting home, unfortunately. But then you're going out for drinks after, aren't you? Will it be a late one? Manchester was always a really good night. Me and Nadia once went there for a night out and just met some folks and had one of those mental nights where you just see the hotel room for about 5 minutes and then you wake up and literally 5 minutes and it's like, right, I've got to check out now, and you just feel horrific. Worth it though. Oh, entertaining the clients. Where are you going? Dinner and drinks, or just drinks?
Berlin 1 Tango Papa, contact Copenhagen Control 119er, this is 555, right? This is Nana X-ray, contact Copenhagen Control 135, this is 2903.
I'm sure things used to look brighter in here. It won't be that late. First time I went out was the camp manager was giving it large, saying he drinks a lot. He was done after 2 hours. Oh dear.
Contact Copenhagen Control 135.29 Swiss Standard X-ray.
Get all the lights on. Worst Scotsman ever. What was he drinking? Lager.
European 349 Roger, we can also be advised we can also do this for short time due to aircraft performance.
Yeah, Roger. Until reaching 330 is enough right now.
Yeah, Roger.
I wonder why the...
Say again, how long? To tonight, I can offer you 20 minutes.
Diogo! Diogo, my Portuguese friend. How are you doing? Welcome back. Are you flying tonight, Diogo? Or are you controlling?
813 Charlie Maastricht, hello, identified.
Hello.
Maastricht Radar, hello, Scandinavian 150, cruising altitude 380.
We've had a lovely departure out of Brussels, although I don't think I put my landing gear down when we set off. But that was just an error on my part. But other than that, we are all good. We are very well. Happy Monday. Start of the week. I'm downloading RJTT for X-Plane 12 right now. So you're going to be doing some flying in Japan. RJTT, is that it's Tokyo? Yeah, Tokyo, Haneda? Is that an X-plane?
KLM1271, say again?
We just sent that's direct on.
There you go. Is this the one you're getting?
Given 5, section 2551, please send on advisory 1 to 2 decimal 8, bye-bye.
Or is it is it a one of these? Is it a payware or a freeware? Oh, that looks good.
Canadian 2551, 1 is advisory 1 to 2 decimal 8, bye.
103 Unicom, Canadian 255.
We did a flight. I did a flight in Japan last weekend or the weekend before. But it's difficult to fly in Japan and get ATC. You have to fly kind of morning or very early afternoon UK time.
Master KLM 1271, which frequency are we going over to afterwards, just so we can get it put in?
You can expect 13529.
But yeah, I do like flying in Japan. Beautiful scenery. It's that one, but you didn't pay. Yeah, naughty. Naughty.
Break. Given 229, welcome back. Canadian Express 557 for rerouting, a direct to set Tango Echo Sierra Papa India.
Right, here we are. We are beeline 5 Echo Papa. And we're currently very much on Maastricht's radar before we get over Copenhagen. It is a Copenhagen, interesting music. It is Copenhagen Vectors to Copenhagen tonight event on VATSIM, so it's very busy over here. But we're going past them and we're going into Stockholm Arlanda, which I've been into a couple of times. I've got scenery on both ends. The scenery for Brussels was really, really nice. We're expecting 1-9er left, so we're on here. And then it's going to be a taxi to... Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves talking about the taxi. Let's land the aircraft first, shall we?
Using 4 hotel master Strada, hello, identify.
Have you been doing much flying otherwise, Diogo? You done any good flights over the weekend? I need to plan a flight for Wednesday and Friday. I think Friday we'll do a little bit longer. And we can set off earlier as well, so we'll get sunset somewhere in Europe. I wouldn't mind flying in the US maybe this weekend. I'll have a look what events there are actually. Shall we have a look what events there are? Calendar, events. So, there's Monday. So let's have a look on Wednesday. We've got Austria Weekly. We did that. We flew into where did we go? Strasbourg on Wednesday a couple of weeks ago. Cologne, could do that. Oh, Thursday, Lisbon, Algiers shuttle. That's you, Diogo. You could be online. You could be controlling. Are you doing that? Are you covering that? Lisboa Thursdays? Paris by night on Friday night, 7:30 to 8 o'clock UK time. Frankfurt Friday, could be a good one. Heavy on frames though. Saturday, is there any... Look at that plane up there. It's cool, isn't it? That is cool. What else have we got? Anything on Sunday that takes our eye? Triangle Shuttle, what's that? That looks interesting. Adriatic Shuttle as well. I got the Dubrovnik scenery. 134680, Beeline 5 Echo Papa. Over to Copenhagen, 134680.
Good evening, sir. Flight 250.
What's this waypoint? Luther. Luther. Who are we contacting again? Copenhagen, isn't it? Copenhagen radar, Beeline 5 Echo Papa, flight level 350, direct Luther.
Beeline 5 Echo Papa coming, radar contact.
And we got radar contact, lovely stuff. Check what time we're due to arrive. So, about an hour. 470 miles to go. So yeah, about an hour. What I'll do, I will go make a cup of tea, and that'll take us all the way through to arrival. So I will be back ever so shortly. In fact, I need to ask for a time out of the cockpit before I do that. Beeline 5 Echo Papa.
So you can expect the ILS approach runway 2600. ILS 64 November 26 right. Runway 26 right November.
Beeline 5 Echo Papa, can we get 2 minutes from the cockpit?
Beeline 5 Echo Papa, approved, report in the back.
We'll report back, Beeline 5 Echo Papa. It's the only game in the world that you have to ask to go to the toilet. Well, toilet, take a break, whatever you need to do.
Just an information for you. The current holding time at Copenhagen this time is 60 minutes. That means 1 hour. If you want to divert,
wow.
Approach control online for Echo Kilo Bravo India.
Did you hear that? There is, if you want to fly into Copenhagen at the moment on VATSIM, there is an hour of holds in the sky, so you would be just doing circles in the sky for a full hour. And a lot of pilots would love that, because they just see themselves with a load of other aircraft doing circles. And it also means that you've got to prepare the aircraft to have an hour or even 90 minutes of extra fuel on board, so yeah, quite cool. Jib, be right back. Awesome. I'm going to do the same. I'm going to go make a cup of tea and come back for the arrival, so I shall be back in about 5 minutes. See you soon.
Sky 538, Roger. In that case, turn right heading 220.
Right 220 is Canadian 58.
Sky 538, I'll work on the flight plan for you in a moment.
Roger.
There is opportunity for reverse. Can we request diversion to Echo Delta Stock Photo, Hamburg Airport, Scanner 9 Kilo Yankee?
Scanner 9 Kilo Yankee, confirm you want to divert to Echo Delta Hotel.
Roger, Scanner 9 Kilo Yankee.
9 Kilo Yankee, Roger. Turn right heading 220, I will call you back to the to Hamburg.
Turn right heading 220, we'll be waiting. Scanner 9 Kilo Yankee.
Scanner 538, go back.
Scanner 538.
Scanner 538, you get to the station Hamburg, Echo Delta Hotel via the waypoint Ripso, Romeo India Bravo Sierra Oscar. You can expect Ripso direct in around 50 miles.
Alright, could be a direct Ripso, and I can expect that in 50 miles, Canadian 58.
538, great. Are you okay with staying at flight level 250 for the cruise?
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you.
Copenhagen radar, Ryanair 27 CPDLC.
Ryanair 287 Copenhagen Hotel. Scandinavia 9 Kilo Yankee.
Go ahead.
Scandinavia 9 Kilo Yankee. You cleared to destination Hamburg via the waypoint Repsol, Romeo India Bravo Sierra Oscar. You can expect the direct to Repsol in about 50 miles.
Can you repeat the waypoint?
9 Kilo Yankee to Repsol, Romeo India Bravo Sierra Oscar.
Romeo India Sierra Bravo Oscar, 9
Negative, Romeo India Bravo Sierra Oscar.
Romeo India Sierra Bravo Oscar, 9
Negative, you're still getting it wrong. Romeo India Bravo Sierra Oscar.
Romeo India Bravo Sierra Oscar, 9
Thank you. November 368 Foxtrot, turn right heading 070.
Right heading 070 degrees, November 874.
November 4867, flight level 130.
Flight level 130, November 486.
Copenhagen Control, Scandinavia 1959, we are level at 330, inbound test speed.
Scandinavia 1959, Copenhagen Control, good evening, radar contact. For information, the average holding time at this time in Copenhagen is 61 minutes, 1 hour. If you want a diversion to either Echo Kilo Bravo India or Echo Kilo Yankee
Got a
Tango
cup
or
of tea.
another airport, just advise the district.
Roger, could you give us those...
And an ambrosia chocolate custard. Lovely stuff.
Sorry, say again?
Can you give us those airport codes one more time?
Still got that hour in Copenhagen, that is insane.
Echo Kilo Bravo India, otherwise Echo Kilo Yankee Tango is an option.
Roger that. Echo Kilo Bravo India or Yankee Tango, and we'll look that up and take a look. Thank you for sending me the number.
Sierra 9 Kilo Yankee, you are not clear direct to Ripso, turn right heading 220.
I better tell him we're back.
Right heading 220 from 19 Yankee.
Thank you.
Beeline 5 Echo Papa, we're back from our break.
EBBR 5 Echo Papa, Roger.
We've done any gaming today, Jib, if you're still there?
For information, there is an average holding time into Copenhagen of 60 minutes, 1 hour.
Like his t-shirt.
If you want a diversion, please advise of this frequency.
What TV show is this from? Answers in chat. What TV show is this from? And if you're watching this as a recorded video, answers in the comments box. You've moved to the Jib habitat. Jabitat. Jibitat. The Jibitat.
We can probably take
These are brilliant.
Sky 23 Juliet, Roger, case you're cleared to Echo Kilo Yankee Tango via vectors, fly heading
Correct, Jib. It is from Severance. You've won the prize. Find out next week for what that prize is. You didn't like it though, did you, Severance? You think it was slow? Just custard in a pot, yeah, it's amazing. Severance Season 2. My god. What a TV show. Up for 65, I don't know how many awards it won, but 65 awards it was nominated for. It's mental. I think it was that amount. Maybe that sounds far too many. What am I talking about? Can't be that many. I don't think there is 65 awards. Severance number of awards. $14 nominations. 14. It has earned a record-breaking 81 Emmy Award nominations across. Hang on. Make sure I'm telling you the correct stuff here. It's received 14 nominations, yeah. Why was that 84 then? I think that's for Apple TV in general, or in total.
Go ahead.
Oh, you finished Yellowstone? I still haven't watched any of that. Didn't your mum watch all the precursor to Yellowstone? 1882, whatever it's called. I'm not even doing that thing where someone doesn't like something. I think with the bear, I probably didn't give it enough. No, I understand what you're saying, but I think like with the bear, I don't think I give it enough time and attention. And I think your time and attention can often be in the wrong place at the wrong time for when you watch these TV shows. And sometimes when it aligns and it kind of like ticks the box for whatever box you're in at that time, like it just aligns. It's like, yeah, this is really good. But I do take a lot of encouragement from a tremendous amount of people liking something. There's a high chance that you will like it as well if you find... Yeah, I totally get that you might not. But you can take some comfort in knowing. I'm just going to put my pot down here. There we go. I'm trying to think of another example. I mean... What's really... I mean, you could say really popular TV, like... What's it called? That terrible TV show. There you go. That Pete watches. Look at that plane there. That is far too close. That shouldn't... Really? Look at that. Wow. Wow. That's mental. I mean, that's probably still 1,000 feet of separation, so it's technically fine. I love that. Look how good that looks in the sim. That was brilliant. Oh, I do love a good player account on a game. It's usually a good sign. I was discussing with Nadia actually this, how popular consensus is often a nice place to be if you're struggling with feeling connected to community and stuff like that. Knowing that you're watching a TV show that like the rest of the planet more or less is, you can take a lot of comfort from it. A lot of people can. Just feeling connected to life, basically. A lot of people even struggle with that. Look at the light down there. See the clouds? You see that down there? Can we get a bit further? See how like the city lights are bouncing underneath the clouds, whereas out of the city they're not. That is cool. That is very good. Let's just get out of the aircraft, shall we? Yeah, look at that. That looks brilliant. It's like when everyone was watching Game of Thrones, yeah. Lost. Exactly, we lost. Oh, excuse me, I'm just going to stop this. I'm just going to close that. It's basically the overlay that's pulling the data into the stream. Doesn't seem to be working. So let's... Bit annoying, but it's this Fly Live Studio. Let's get rid of that. Oh, so now it seems to have picked that up. With EBBR to ESSA. So it knows that we're at 350. ETA isn't pulling through. Interesting. Anyway, sort that for next time. Star Citizen needs better cloud tech. I think it's good enough. I think it's good enough if it was much more dynamic, which I know they've put in, haven't they? I know they've put more dynamic weather in. But it needs to, I guess with this, the difference with this and Star Citizen is the weather really impacts the flight model. Like really impacts it, but it is a simulator, so they're going to focus on that, aren't they? I actually think the flight model, for what it's worth in Star Citizen, is really a bit naff, considering where they're at now. Just think it needs that extra bit of quality in the flight model, where you really feel the kind of aircraft sort of swaying, especially in atmosphere. Well, obviously only in atmosphere. I don't think it's that good. Turn this guy up, he's a little bit quiet, I don't want to miss
Copenhagen Control, hello.
Call sign.
Nordic 177,
a little bit too loud.
3990.
Okay.
Nordic 177, Copenhagen Control, hello to you. Nordic 177, just for your information that the holding time at Copenhagen is around 60 minutes.
You said the space flight model is good. I think it's good enough. It's good enough without making it too realistic.
I've got enough fuel, I've got 7.5 tons of fuel, I've got enough. Yeah, Nordic 177.
But yeah, the atmospheric is pretty pants, I agree. I think it's one of those things, you know, if you go back years with Star Citizen, I just wish they'd have focused on the small details and getting them right and then just building on that way rather than building out these massive features and just everything else is like everything feels like it doesn't have the depth, too much depth. Some stuff does, some stuff more than others, but yeah, I just wish they'd polished it from the start, got the basics right, and just keep adding on that way, a bit like other games.
Copenhagen Control, Tiger 683, flight level 310.
Tiger 683, Copenhagen Control, good evening to you.
Exactly, Jim. That is what it's supposed to be this year. Isn't it amazing that we're in December? No, in December, come on.
Alright, we'll let you know.
Isn't it amazing we're in September now? And weirdly, it still feels like the start of the year, because if you look at it from Star Citizen perspective, I don't think they've done anything than 3 patches that have been good from a content perspective, but the game itself is...
Control, good evening, you know,
I mean, it's still got waves of people, you know, saying negative stuff about it. It's not exactly settled their opinion, has it, or righted their opinion. I think I'm just waiting for... I don't know what I'm waiting for with Star Citizen now, to be honest. I feel like it's been a bit of a nail in the coffin for me with Star Citizen.
If you want a diversion, please advise a good time with this frequency.
Okay, I understand. 295.
So we're on Sweden control shortly. 127755. 127755. Jump down to the radio panels. 127755. I'm enjoying the background music today. I don't know if it's coming through on your end. It should be, but it's nice. It's nice.
B95 Echo Papa, contact Sweden control on 127.755.
127.755, beeline 5 Echo Papa.
November 486, runway 265, good land.
Where are we? We are, what are we? Detso is our next waypoint, and we're flight level 350. Sweden control, beeline 5 Echo Papa, flight level 350, inbound Detso.
Beeline 5 Echo Papa, Sweden control identified. Proceed direct Torva.
Direct Torva, beeline 5 Echo Papa. He's given us a direct, so what he's basically saying is, at the moment we're due to go to this waypoint, then Pellet, then Torva, but he basically wants us to fly direct to Torva, so we will put that down here. We'll press direct, and then we'll click Torva, and then we'll direct to insert. And now, if you look back on here, it's going directly to Torva, and the other waypoints have disappeared. Magic. Magic. But yeah, I'm enjoying the smooth jazz.
9 Foxtrot Whiskey Rock. Lufthansa 9 Foxtrot Whiskey, proceed direct. Let's see here.
Very good.
Renki.
Love that.
Direct Renki.
I think that's going to be a permanent feature. Happy jazz. Smooth jazz. So we're on Sweden control, so he's probably going to give us all the arrival information, but we're expecting 19 left into Copenhagen. Oh, I do enjoy this turning the camera on and just hitting go live and just chilling out. Nice way of documenting life, actually, through VATSIM. All you know, if you keep at it, all these YouTubers and all these live streamers, that's keep at it. You know, like Facebook memories and Google Photos memories. Imagine like if you built up like 5 to 10 years worth of streaming content. Imagine the amount of life. Hopefully you need to be conscious of what you're sharing, and you know there is some bad actors out there, as we all know. But yeah, I guess it's like vlogging, isn't it, or video diary. You should go to Cahoots with Nadia if you like this music. I think Nadia went to a jazz thing when she was in San Francisco that week on her own after I travelled back. She went to a couple of jazz, or certainly one jazz thing. There's Ronnie Scott's as well. Have you heard of that, Jib? Why our ETA is not pulling through? I think it's probably because yeah, I've got an ETA on my end, but it's not pulling through. But anyway, I'll fix that for the next time. On the top left, it says ETA not applicable. But yeah, we're not too far from top of descent. What are we, about 80 miles, something like that? No, further than that, about 140. All good. Cahoots is good. They have 3 in London. Cahoots. Yeah, Ronnie Scott's is.
954 Sweden.
Ronnie Scott's. Yeah, it's like world renowned. Is Ronnie Scott's? There you go, world famous jazz club. There you go. I don't even know who Ronnie Scott is, to be honest, but I presume he's popular in the jazz world. This has got you written all over it. What are you interested in? Oh, okay. Funk, fusion, jazz. Oh, upcoming shows. Oh, wow, okay. Don't know any of these. This guy looks like Ricky Gervais. Yeah, that's Ronnie Scott's. What was the other one you were telling me? Cahoots. Oh, is this the one with the... Oh, this is the one where it's an underground carriage, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, wow, these look cool. I think when they first opened, you couldn't get in, so we never... And that was during our drinking days, so... Oh, that looks nice. Postal office. Oh, I think we'll book here and we'll go for a meal before or after. That's me. I like. Which is the biggest one? Don't like cramped. This looks really cramped if it's a tube carriage. Ticket all. You haven't been to post office yet. This post office looks good. It looks a bit more. Find out more. Expanding the network. Postal office. Very good. Oh, it doesn't shut late, does it? 12 AM. I wonder where Pete and Jodie are going. I told Nadia they were coming down and she said, well, what's the plan? I said, I don't know. Just coming down. All seems like a very quick flying visit. One night. They're going to be absolutely knackered if they like want to do loads of stuff. And the hotel's not exactly close to... yeah, the hotel's not close to the tube network. Really? What, is that one of those suction tubes that they have in the Jetsons? I think it was the Jetsons. Look at the lights down there. There must be some big old city down there. It's still actually, we're heading north, so you're still seeing that bit of residual light. Oh, we've lost the plane. Oh, there it is. swear a load of single males go to that particular outlet. I think we're still on. Are we still on radar? Are we still on? It's been very quiet. Have I been kicked? No, we're still on frequency. So we know we're on Sweden control, aren't we? Tower's still on at Arlanda. 118505. I don't think there's anything else on. But we have still got tower on frequency as well. I'm just going to put that in actually, just in case it is them. 118505. 118. 505. Straight in the bin, straight down the sink. Disgusting, honestly. You lot. I should lower my desk a little bit. Watch this. Press the button. In fact, it doesn't do anything on stream, but probably a little bit higher. Yeah, that's better. A little bit high. I raise it slightly when we play first-person shooters, shooting games. Whereas my understanding is your shoulders should be kind of the right angle with your desk. Your sort of elbow should be a sort of 90 degrees, so not sort of like that. Oh, I can't do it on that little camera, but yeah. Shouldn't be any tension in your shoulders apparently when you sit at a desk. This new chair that I got, by the way, for 40 quid from Amazon. Comfiest chair I've had at home for years. It's so good. It's perfect. No nonsense. Good lumbar support. Spot on it is. Sit like that in your Zen position. Yeah, I don't think the cross-legged are advised, but probably better than. Yeah, to be honest, cross-legged is quite more natural anyway, isn't it, than sitting on a chair the normal way. This is a cool mug. Look at that. Almost the season autumnal, isn't it? It's coming. I saw some conkers on the ground.
Flying isn't dangerous. Crashing is.
Flying isn't dangerous, crashing is. That's correct. That's what Jeremy Clarkson says, doesn't he? Says, what does it say? Driving fast doesn't kill you. It's what's it say? It's stopping really fast that does. Something like that. Yeah, I think there is definitely some positives to cross-legged. Opens the hips, doesn't it? Yeah, Tom said that, didn't he, about your back pain? Something about like the muscles because they're, what did he say? Because they're like not getting used or something. What's going on with my sim? Is it crashed? No. Why can't I zoom in? Oh, never mind. Yeah, it said something about the muscles themselves being kind of like soft because they don't get used, so they're more malleable. Whereas if you do build muscle and use them, then the muscles sort of naturally get tension. So you're basically not using your muscles.
Delta 2378, when ready, descent to flight level 250.
You're not doing any gaming tonight, Jib? You're back in the Jibbitat.
Roger.
I might have time if you get Helldivers downloaded. What time were we due to arrive here? Have a look again. So this is 9:44. Nah, too late. Too late. I want to be winding down at about 10:30. Good hips though. It's better actually. How's your tucked? Oh, it's already done. I mean, we could get one game in, couldn't we? I'm not sure Tom's going to be about. But let me see how the landing goes. We've still got some miles to run. 126, 944. So we still, yeah. To be honest, we'll see. We'll see. Might not happen. But no, the tucked under bums. The bums are alright actually. I found a new stretch. That basically, I'm just gonna. That one were annoying me. Pulls. It just stretches all my hamstring, and it just completely takes the pain out of my back. So I think for all these years of doing hip flexor stretches and all sorts, I think the problem was always my hamstrings, and I just never ever stretched them. Even when I used to run and cycle, I just very rarely stretched my hamstrings. So, yep, lesson learned. A painful lesson learned as well, I should add. Right, where are we on here? We're not too far on top of descent.
Delta 2378, clear MSFS, frequency change is approved. Good evening.
We're about 70 miles from our top of descent. Mine is as well, Jib. I think from Googling, yeah, stretches, it just knows. But yeah, you would definitely, I mean, yeah, you would look at that, wouldn't you? And there's probably a high percentage of people that when they hit 40, they will have certain problems with their hips because they've been sat at a desk for their entire kind of, you know, not entire lives, but 20 years or so of their life. And like, hey, that's enough time for someone's back to really go, so let's send them some ads. But yeah, there's definitely some sense in that, isn't there? For them. I'm just going to put our arrival data in here. So, let's have a look at the weather on the ground. What have we got? QNH in Stockholm. 1014. It's a pleasant day. And we've got, what's the temperature? 15 degrees on the cooler side. What's the temperature here, actually? London. What's the temperature here? 16 degrees. No, so it's only... Wow, Stockholm is 15 degrees currently. In London, 16. It's quite a way north, isn't it? What have we got on the winds? 110 at 7 knots. 110 7 knots. And let's check our charts for the ILS. We'll bring the flight back in. We want to select our approach. We're ILS 119. 19 left. We will add that to the route. Get rid of that. Interesting. So we might get vectors, or we'll vector ourselves, but that's fine. That's all good. Okay. ILS. Oh, why have I done that? Okay. Okay, the ILS Barrow minimum decision height is 299. 299, and that's all set up. Lovely stuff. I'm just going to brighten that up a bit. There we go. Let's see, we get the screen to a bit brighter as well. There we go, and I'll get the middle ones done. Anterior tilt, that's what I've got. That's what I've got. Short hip flexors will do that for you, and weak glutes. It's funny, I say funny, it's not kind of obvious, but it only started after I stopped running and cycling.
Oh. Papa, you are leaving my space shortly, frequency change is approved. Bye bye.
Unicom for Beeline 5 Echo Papa. Goodbye, good night.
Good night.
Run Unicom now, so let's put that over there, and we'll go 122.8 for the time being. 122.8, I'll go over there. Alright, awesome. So we are going to bring this in ourselves, and then we'll make contact with Tower if they're still online. They are still online at the moment. He has been online for 4 hours 34 minutes. This guy has been controlling the Stockholm Tower frequency. 4 hours and 34 minutes. That is a good old shift, my man. But funnily enough, Jib, since I found that stretch to stretch out all the back of my legs and calves and hamstrings, way better. Quality of life, man, has it gone up. Because I used to wake up middle of the night and have to stretch. I used to be on the living room floor doing all sorts of stretches at like 3 AM, 4 AM. And then it'd sort you out for about half an hour, enough for you to just go back to sleep, and then you wake up again with like, oh. So yeah. Haven't had that for a few days now. But it's strange because I'm kind of like I walk like in and out, not in and out of London, but I walk quite a few steps Monday, but not Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday when I'm around London. The office is massive, so you do a load of steps. You walk to the train, walk around the tube, walk to the, you know, do a lot of steps. So I was like, why am I always... Why me? What's going on? I think it was just age is obviously one thing, but yeah. Age is one thing, but weak muscles, and it was just, yeah, just put it this way, like if you just sit against the wall and put your legs out in front of you, I couldn't do that without having to like bend my knees to create kind of like to narrow the hamstring. So to put my legs fully flat when I'm sitting against the wall at like a right angle was painful in a good way. It was like stretching all the back of my legs, and to make it a better stretch, you basically just point your tense your toes and sort of point them towards your forehead, if you like, yeah, flex your toes towards you. Very good stretch. That's all I needed to do. But you're right, I do walk a lot, and I'm otherwise pretty active. Let's just check the charts because we don't want to get too carried away with ourselves. So I'm just going to check this arrival chart. So we're looking for 10,000 down to 8,000 there. Where is our... Have a look at what this looks like. So it looks like this Balvi waypoint, we want to be above 10,000 but below 15,000 at LTOC, and then we'll aim for 8,000 here at Balvi, and then our ILS comes in. In fact, what we'll probably do is, I feel like we should just fly. It's fine. Ignore me. We'll just fly the route as filed, and then the ILS comes in at 2,500 feet. So we'll go down to 8,000, then we'll just manage our descent from there. But initial descent is we'll go for flight level 11,000. We'll go for. Report back in a second. The way to really maximize that stretch, Jib, is you need to basically put your coccyx right into the kind of bottom of the wall, the sort of wall and floor where it meets. Try to like arch your back and make sure you've fully kind of wedged your coccyx right in there. Yeah, I can do it. Tiny bit of tension on the back of the knees and slight in the calf, but nothing really uncomfortable, and it eased off quite quickly. And then if you really want to do a better, like more of the stretch, just literally point your feet, like tense your feet towards you, like just raise your point. I don't know how to say it, but like point your feet towards you, and that'll sort of pull even more on the back of your legs. But that's a really good stretch. That's the one for me that just seems to be doing wonders. This little line here, by the way, if you were wondering, Jib, because you are our first officer today, this little line here. And once we get, that's obviously the aircraft, but once we get to this line, that's getting closer, that's where we will start our descent. And that's all done because we've calculated it all in there, or added it all in there. So we are coming up on our top of descent. We are 5 miles from our top of descent. Got my coccyx right up there, all into that wall. Right, we're on our top of descent. We're going flight level, we'll go 11,000. And we want to be 11,000 by LTOC, or below 11,000. I'm just going to check that chart again. So below 11,000 and... sorry, above 11,000, below 15,000, so that's fine, we'll aim for 11,000. Sounds good, Captain Salt, proceed. Absolutely. We'll let the cabin know that we've begun our descent. There we go. And what we'll do, closer to the time, we will sort the audio levels out back there in the cabin. Stunning. I knew it was going to be dark this flight. That's the difficulty, and in the winter what we'll do is we'll fly much more in the US, because what you find is when because I always fly in real time with real weather and as real as it gets. What's that from? Is that Gran Turismo? As real as it gets? What's that game? A racing game, isn't it? Anyway, because it's always dark when you fly in the UK or Europe, when you get home from work it's just dark, so you just fly everywhere in the dark. Unless obviously you do it on a weekend. So through the nights, once the clocks go back, we'll probably have to fly in the US a lot more, which will be good because it'll give us some new areas to fly, new scenery to fly into. And I've done a lot of flying in the US, but nowhere near enough. Done a lot of long hauls to and from, but not a lot of regional domestic flights. And we'll do that. We'll fly into that place that you went into, Jib. Jackson Hole. We'll fly into Jackson's Hole. And we'll get our coccyx right up in there. Into Jackson's Hole. It looks stunning. Even that photo that you took where you were on that mountain and you were like 35, 40 miles from it. The really good one was Cusco. Never even heard of Cusco. Cusco Airport. Oh wait, this is not the US. You mean Alejandro Velasco Acetti International Aeroporto in Peru. Is that the one that you mean? I wonder if it's on Flight Sim. Oh, it might be. It is, by the looks of it. Well, Just Flight do one. There we go. I often try to get the scenery, although this looks old. This looks an old scenery. Some sceneries, these are basically just pay-aware add-ons just to get the airport. So like I've got a lot of these. Definitely spent as much as I've spent on Star Citizen on Flight Sim, if not more. But if you look at some of the sceneries from mini builds, for example, let's have a look. You can get some very high quality sceneries. But people download them because they use them so often. That'll be like their flight, or sorry, that'll be like their main airport. But people just kind of collect them. Mini builds LA. The quality of this. Lovely stuff. Because basically the default scenery is not great in Microsoft Flight Simulator, so you kind of, I wouldn't say you're forced to buy it, but to get the most out of the sim you kind of want more quality scenery. I've just put our descent to 2,200 on our descent rate. indicated here. Something very bright down there. And there's our arrival. So we're currently just before Torva waypoint, and then we're going to be looking for flight level 11,000, and then we're going to go down to 8,000, and the ILS comes in at 2,500, I think we said. Let's have a quick look on the charts. Is it 2,500? Yeah, 2,500 the ILS comes in at. Lovely stuff. So I'm liking that the altitude on my stream is descending nicely, but the ETA just needs to... I'll sort that out next time, hopefully. And that writing where it says ESSA, or ESSA, that needs to be a bit higher. So I'm just going to move it there. And what's this then? ETA? Oh, hang on. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow, it's worked. Let me save that. How does that look? Just need to move that to there. Perfect. Save. Dashboard. Yeah, we've got an ETA now. That's excellent. Fixed it. I think we're going to be before that, actually. I'm not sure if that ETA is correct. We've got 44 minutes past, so we're looking at about 17 minutes according to this. 72 miles to run, and that's saying 52. I'll see what's right. Yeah, I'm pleased with that. I've debugged it just like you did when you added chat to your stream yesterday. Incredible. Seatbelt lights are on. We got what we got. We're all good. Departure arrival information is in. We actually don't need the fly pad anymore. We'll get rid of that. Let's turn that light off to dim, and that one as well. And I don't like too much of these floodlights. And turn them down a bit. I swear the lighting used to look better in this sim. This needs to look brighter. Maybe it's more like this in real life. I need to figure out how to get auto mod working for chatbot so it stops spam accounts, and I would like to get a def counter working. I think the def counter you'd have to do yourself manually though, wouldn't you? You need something that you just quickly I was on to at least 120 defs last night. Yeah, it would be worth doing. It definitely would be worth doing. Once we get to 10,000 feet, when things get serious, we will we'll change those audio levels, we'll cut the music, and we'll bring it home. But yeah, you should definitely... Yeah, you wouldn't be able to get a... I guess you'd have to have some sort of API, wouldn't you, from the game that was feeding data out of the game into something. And then you'd have to capture that something and put it into your stream somehow, like a source, browser source or something. But I mean, there won't be anything like that, so you'd have to do it manually. You just have to have something on your stream that you can go on to and just literally delete and then add a number. But if you're dying every 30 seconds, that just get annoying. Pete'd be able to do it. I just realised how wide that chat is. It's taken up like the entire screen. I need to fix that. But the thing is, if I do this, look, unlock that, I can sort of bring this in. But the thing is, I think what it does is, oh, can I do it? No, is it that? So I don't know how to do it. I am move it to there, but I think it's, I can't do it. I don't know. You can cut. I'm not sure. I'd have to set a barrier on it or something. I need to look at that. How to? Because I use Stream Elements. I think this chat's coming from. Or is it Stream? No, Stream Elements is my notification when someone subscribes, but that hasn't worked tonight. It's only ever worked once. It should look like. Hang on, let me look at the altitude. Okay, we've got a second. It should look like this. I'll show you. And I sometimes need to look back on the stream to see if it actually worked. Overlays, and then alerts, edit. So it should look like this, Jib. When a subscriber hits subscribe on YouTube, it should look like this. But I don't think that happened when someone hit subscribe earlier when, oh, what was it? I can't remember his name now. The captain fella. But yeah, do you like that? I designed it myself. But yeah, I don't know if it worked. Paul Major. Yeah, I need to look back on the stream, and because you have to hit subscribe to chat in this, which I quite like. But yeah. Next altitude step, 8,000 feet. And we need to be at 250 knots or less underneath 10,000. We will lower this. And we'll increase the sim volume. All right. Things are getting real. But yeah, you like that. But yeah, I'm a bit disappointed that I don't... It's supposed to be a queue and everything, so... Yeah, I'm not sure. Sub count alerts. Copy overlay URL, and I've copied that, and it's in there. Yeah, I do not know. Anyway, so we are underneath 10,000. Our landing lights can come on. Hopefully it might light up some clouds. Sometimes it does when they come around, but depends. No, it doesn't. There's no clouds near us, so it's just like that, I guess. I like Tintin. And his dog. Oh my god. Oh my god, lost it. Right, there's 8,000 feet, and we want 250 knots, which we've got. That can stay as it is. We can retract the speed brake. Yeah, the sub counter's working. You see underneath my name as well, it's sort of scrolling. So the only thing I'm thinking is, do I need to do it, combine them? Can you only have one thing pulling through? But I don't know. I'll figure that out next time. I'll look back on the stream for when Paul Major starts talking, and if there was no notification, I know it's not working. But I didn't notice it, and there is an audio cue, so yeah.
Scandinavian 4 Tango Mike, ready to track.
Let's just have a look. Have we still got tower on? We do still have tower on. Check on VAT radar. Yeah, we still got tower on. Just going to check the ATIS. Arrival ILS 19 left. Oh, we're all good. 118505. Let's put that in, shall we? 18505. I'm gonna go 2,500. We'll go 220 knots. Don't want to be going too fast. We'll put some speed brake out. bring that speed back a little bit more. Retract that speed brake. I played Battlefield 2042 with some other BF2 lads the other night. I've been supposed them in around 15 years or so. One of them is literally a Vietnam War vet. He's 80 years old, still playing games. I know a guy called Pete that once said similar, but he didn't make it. He didn't make it past 37, 38. We lost him. He caught the bug. The other was 64, they only played against bot, bless them. That'll be you, Jib. That'll be you. Playing against those bots. And me. We're going to go on to 118, not 118, 1014 is the QNH at Stockholm. 1014. Altitude's coming back, we're looking for 2,500. And speed, I'm going to go 200 knots. I'm going to continue that. Continue to bleed off the speed. If I get too alty and I'm playing against bots, I think I'll be winning in life. You're right, actually. You're right. Still playing games at 80 would be the dream. I'm going to go flaps 1. It's going to help us slow down the aircraft. And the runway is there. We can just see that. We're actually coming in. I'm glad I'm chasing 200 knots. We should have really sort of vectored in at ourselves to get this a localizer established at a better angle, but we should be fine. We've armed the landing systems. If you see now, we've got a little queue here and a little queue here, so we're currently above profile. But that profile's coming in. Here's the glide slope, so we should be all right on that. Cabin crew, seats for landing.
Tower, good afternoon. Information Mike on board. November 503 Kilo requesting PDP clearance for Pahaya.
I'm going to arm the approach.
November 503 Kilo Arlanda Tower.
Localizer is captured.
If you want voice clearance, I can give you that. Text-based clearance, we have to take in the chat of the frequency, not in DMs.
We're 10 miles to run. A little bit less. I'm going to go manage speed. We're looking for 146. There comes the ILS. The runway 19 left on the left of the airport, obviously. We're at flaps 1 already. We will arm our speed brake. There we go. And we'll go medium on the auto brakes. Glide slope's captured. We're going to go flaps 2.
5 Golf departure. Initial climb 5,000 feet. Squawk 5002.
And we're coming up on about 6 miles to run. We'll get the landing gear down. That's going to bleed off more speed. Landing gear's coming down.
President 5 Golf departure 5000 5002 Tango 1014.
Number 503 Kilo, back correct.
Rudder.
Tower beeline 5 Echo Papa ILS 19 left established.
Beeline 5 Echo Papa Arlanda Tower, very good evening. Wind 110 degrees 7 knots, runway 19 left, clear to land.
Runway 19 left, clear to land, beeline 5 Echo Papa. Alright, it's flap 3, and we'll go full flaps.
Push that approved, Scandinavian 143.
Everything else looks good up there. We'll put our takeoff light can stay as it is, runway lights can come off for the time being. And we are clear to land, and
Roger,
we are looking beautiful.
Roger that, can you name on 541?
Screenshot. Let's get back on board. 11,000. Not 11,000. 1,100 feet.
1,000.
This is the bit I just love. It's just so lovely. Just so chill. Just so brilliant. There's 1,000 feet. So we've got 10 knot wind slightly off the left-hand side of the aircraft, but we should be able to manage that. I am going to take the autopilot off my aircraft. I just need to bring it home. A wind on the left-hand side, ever so slightly on the left side. It's only 7 knots. There's nothing major. Engines are sounding brilliant. A little bit low. 2 red, 2 white. Just following that magenta diamond on the left-hand pilot display. Still 2 red, 2 white. Beautiful. Wind's coming round to the left a little bit more. It's only 5 knots though. It's fine. 6 knots. There's 2 red, 2 white. 100 above. Continue.
100. 50, 40, 30.
30 feet, kill the engines, flare the aircraft. That's a heavy landing. That's a very heavy landing. Not too happy with that. And reversers are out, nose can come down. We've made it. Definitely had smoother landings. Reversers are out. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Stockholm. We'll take off that auto brake. That can go to nil point. That can come off, and manual braking.
Echo Papa, very warm welcome to Arlanda. Taxi to stand Foxtrot 33.
Foxtrot 22. Taxi to stand Foxtrot 22, beeline 5 Echo Papa.
Beeline 5 Echo Papa, negative Foxtrot 33 via Whiskey and Zulu.
3-3 via Whiskey and Zulu, beeline 5 Echo Papa. That definitely sounded like 2-2.
And just because I must take care, Foxtrot 33 important, otherwise you're on the other end of the airport.
Okay, Foxtrot 3-3, beeline 3 Echo Papa.
Thank you.
All good. Right, we have landed. Our taxi light can come on, already is. Runway turnoffs can come on. It's very dark here. We will get the APU fired up as well. And then we're just going to bring our charts in so we know where we're actually going. Lovely arrival. A little bit heavy on the touchdown, but it happens. It happens. I think the last one I did. Let's have a look at these charts here. So we want is on Foxtrot 22. Stand Foxtrot 22. Let's have a look at this then. Where? Foxtrot 3-3, wasn't it? Where is that? There's 6-6. Oh, there. Via uniform by Whiskey and Zulu, I think he said. Oh, wait. Whiskey, Zulu, Foxtrot. Here we go. We found it. We found it.
Scandinavian 143, request taxi.
It's there. Okay, alright. That's a fairly long taxi actually, but all good. Right, let's get going. All those passengers have compacted coccyx now. It was a bit of a bounce, wasn't it? I don't know what it was. I'm usually pretty good at landing.
After clear behind, push back again, start
speed brake retracted, flaps can come up as well, we don't need them anymore. Beautiful. Let's get that music back on for the passengers. Welcome back to the flight deck, ladies and gentlemen. We've made it, we're on the ground. We hope you enjoyed flying Mr. Salt Airways this evening. Apologies for the heavy landing. No excuses there, just poor piloting skills. There are other pilots available to the airline, namely Peter Bennett, highly qualified pilot, but unfortunately today you got me. We wish you a pleasant onward journey, and try not to spill your drinks in the taxi. Until next time, thank you for flying Mr. Salt. check where we are. Right, we're on whiskey. And what says whiskey, straight around whiskey, whiskey. Yeah. It's still a fairly long taxi though, actually. That's why I'm not really waiting around. 24 knot taxi speed is quite something.
Scandinavian 143, are you able Yankee 9er? Negative, we request full length, sorry, Scandinavian 143. All good.
Strobe can go auto. Good stream, good flight, 9 out of 10, deducted 1 point for my impacted spinal landing. That's generous actually. A lot of our previous passengers have yeah, they've been quite brutal on their rating when it comes to the landing. It really affects the overall experience. So yeah, I appreciate just the one. Where are we going here? Whiskey. It's a bit of a. Oh, okay, straight on. Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. Thanks for joining for the entire flight, more or less, Jib. Been a pleasure to have you on board. And he's given us Foxtrot 3-3 to get that loaded so they know to expect us. We're on Foxtrot and we're 3-3 medium. 3-3 left we'll go with. We don't need that. And we want Aviator. He was here all the way through. You were, mate. A marshal has been dispatched. You were, Jib, and I appreciate that. Been a pleasure hanging out.
Scandinavian 143, line up runway 19 right. Standing up on right, Scandinavian.
So we're on left and then we're looking for the first left onto Zulu. Stay on that centre line, Salt. I need to do a long haul. I might do a long haul this weekend actually. We'll do like a Saturday night, land on Sunday morning. Something like that. You know, I ordered £600 worth of clothes, Jib, for me and Nadia. And £100 of it was mine, 500 quid of it was Nadia's. How good's that? Oh, bad. But anyway.
Scandinavian 143.
We're not keeping everything. We had to order a lot to try it all on. But, still keeping a good chunk of it. Right, so here we're on Zulu, and then what left are we from here? So we're looking for Foxtrot 3-3. So it's this one here. So we've still got 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the fourth left we want to go down. You spent I haven't spent any more than 100 quid on myself on clothes. Seriously, for 100 quid a year on average for 5 to 6 years. Just didn't see the point. I've got t-shirts, and if I need another t-shirt, I'll just buy another t-shirt. And it's like I'll probably get 2 t-shirts a year. The jumpers and everything I've got are years old, but I still got a Patagonia top that is that I got when I was at Facebook. So that's at least 6 to 7 years old. Still wear it now. In fact, I haven't seen him for a while. In fact, I went to Patagonia in San Francisco and said, do you still make this top? Because it is so good. I literally want the identical top. Not this left, the next one. Oh, there's an aircraft waiting for us as well.
Scandinavian 143 on 4.
Yeah, exactly, Jib.
Further ATC ahead, frequency change.
Unless I shrink on my t-shirts again. Like I said to you, I buy with that in mind. I'll buy like a size probably a little bit too big, or buy a baggy size. Are we left on here? Yeah, we are. Because everything I do, even middle of summer, I stick it all in the dryer. It's easier. And hanging clothes up around the place. Oh, they put our rent up today for the first time in years. Not by much, only 100 quid a month. I can completely understand it as well. I wasn't surprised. I'm surprised it took this long for them to put it up, to be honest, but It's fine. Where's 3-3? Oh, that's 3-5. Where's 3-3? 3-3 left we want. It's this one here. We're on here, and the guy should be waiting for us. He is. Bless him. I hope he's not been stood there long. Lovely, lovely taxiing, if I say so myself. A little bit to the right. There he is. See if he gives us a little dance. I think he only gives us a dance if we get spot on. A little bit more to the right. There we go. 20 feet, 15 feet, 10 feet. Slow it down. Oh, I think we're good. I think we're good. Let's get that parking brake on. He seems to be panicking. He gave us a dance the other night. Look, it's reasonable. Is he dancing? He's saying to cut engines.
Scandinavian 551 is ready to taxi.
Maybe you bleed, taxi light can come off, and we'll get our runway turn off, beacon can come off, nav can go to the middle, seatbelt lights can come off. We'll unarm the doors, and we will get, in fact we can probably do it from our EFB, and we will deboard. Look at that. Get the jetway connected and get those passengers off, shall we? Let's do GSX. Request deboarding. Here it comes. Oh, well. Fantastic flight that one. Really enjoyed that one tonight. Landing was a bit naff, but he wants us to open the doors for the cargo. We'll get that open for you. Don't you worry, sir. In fact, can we get out of the aircraft? We can. It's a bit... This will probably just fall through. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, we're off. See you later. So good. Oh look, there they are. We're getting off. Look, see them in the walkway. They never rush to get off though. There's always like ones and twos. Lovely stuff. Right, I will leave it there. I will let them continue to disembark the aircraft. And we will be back in either Wednesday or Thursday night this week. And Friday as well. Definitely do a flight Friday, but Wednesday or Thursday, I'm not quite decided yet. Jib, big thanks for joining. I will, I'll catch you, well, I'll catch you soon. And on the stream, see you next time. Appreciate the couple of subs tonight from Major Paul, and I think there was one more as well by the looks of the numbers, but all good and a very pleasurable flight this evening, Monday evening, 1st of September 2025. Until next time, enjoy your rest of your evening. Catch you in a bit.
Remember.